I remember a lot of my life always, you know, wondering who I was, what I was doing, what was the point. Um, I came out as gay, and I felt like there was a wholeness there. Um, and then through the faith that I was brought up in and the faith that I believed in, I was told that that wasn't okay, and that that identity that I had come to terms with and all that healing wasn't valid, and it wasn't seen, and it wasn't accepted. And I remember watching, it was one weekend I was hanging with my family, and there was a lot of church-related things going on. I went to a baptism. I was able to watch my older brother baptize his son, but he got to do that because he's straight. And I was sitting there in a church pew with my family, and we were singing songs that, I sung growing up. And I had just read a policy that it basically said that because I'm gay, I don't get to do those things. And because I'm gay, my kids have to wait to be baptized, and then if they want to be, have to disavow my lifestyle just because I'm gay. And I kept thinking, like, I would have never chosen this. And I wanted to explain to all the people in that room that I'm not sitting here choosing to be gay, choosing to feel all of this sadness and pain, choosing to be mad at my brother, choosing to be angry at God. And I felt, again, so misunderstood and so alone. And my brother, my younger brother, he could see it. He could see the pain and sadness, and he reached over and he grabbed my hand, and that's all he had to do. And I float back to that moment often, because it's very cinematic and weird to sort of watch, to work so hard to get to a point in your life where you're comfortable, and then to be told that's not good enough, to be seen by my brother, or to be seen by a friend, or to be validated. That's an important, powerful thing, and that, to me, is a memory that I float back to often as a dark point that was met with a lot of light and hope. The thing I realized is that I kept saying should, and I kept looking at other people, and I wasn't just accepting, like, okay, but what is Tyler Glenn, and what am I wanting to do, and where do I want to be? And that's when I'm able to think that way, it pulls me out, like, wait, you have a choice in this, and you're living and breathing, and you are healthy, and you do have people that love you, and that always seems to be the thing lately that gets me out of it. Because, yeah, I have no guarantees that there's much after this, but what's really exciting is that maybe this is it, and that's kind of rad. And so why not connect with the people that are in front of you and be present? And why not accomplish things that you think are crazy and way bigger than you? And why not be fearless and stand up for things that you believe in and get that? I think that's what my identity is. That, like, grabbing all of those things and being like, this is what I believe in. I'm taking that in. That's not right. I'm going to speak about that. I'm going to write this song. When you feel that weight, and you feel that darkness and that loneliness, that's valid, and that's okay. and it's real, and I don't think it's something that's helped me is being present with it and being acknowledging it and not trying to push it away, and also not trying to achieve this like impossible level of happiness. I think what helps me is recognizing friendships in your life that are meaningful and things that you can lean on in that way. I think above all, though, for me, being able to put on a record, or being able to write a song, or being able to express some sort of musicality has, immediately makes me feel okay. If that's not your thing, I beg of you to recognize what's the thing that makes you okay, and seek it out. But don't think like because you're having a bad day or a bad moment or a bad week or a bad year that's not okay. That's valid. That's real, and I think we need to pay more attention to those feelings and not try to push them away. And what's helped me is when I am back to that level of, oh, I'm good today, I can look back at how dark it was 3 weeks ago and recognize the difference. And that, for me, is what keeps me progressing instead of just like staying stuck. You matter, you're needed, you rock.